Welcome to the tube, man. It's Yali'Lovve. Y'all already know who it is, and I'm back with another banger video. As y'all can tell by the thumbnail and title of this video, basically I'm gonna be dropping a few gems on talking to manufacturers as a business brand owner, no matter if you're big or small. All these tips are gonna help you. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned. So the first thing I wanna talk about is talking points. You don't ever want to say you just started. You don't ever want to over-explain yourself. You have to speak like you're just getting a quote. So you'll hit them up, you'll be like, hey, I'm sourcing a 50-piece sample run, and what's your MOQ? That's it. Once they get back to you and say, hey, this is this and this is that, then after that you proceed to ask them, hey, do you mind FaceTiming so that I can see your production? You need to see their face, you need to see their production. Their production warehouse is where they're making all the clothes, where their materials is at. Sometimes manufacturers outsource also, so you have to be careful about running into that too. What I mean by outsource is basically some warehouses don't have all the equipment in there. They go buy it and then come back, make it, and do things of that nature. So it's always good to ask questions like the sample cost, your fabric composition, can you see previous work that they've done, their shipping method, what's their turnaround time. You want to ask questions. That's the biggest thing. Ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Ask as many questions as you need to ask so that you're getting the answers that you need, because you have to think you're spending your money for this. It's not just a free sample. You're spending your money for the samples, and 9 times out of 10, if you are getting the samples are more expensive than bulk orders are. So therefore, make sure you asking all these proper questions and you're getting the answers that you need so that you can pick through different manufacturers. Never always just have one manufacturer. Always maybe have 3 just in case, because you never know what can happen. So always have 3 good, great manufacturers that you always use. And if it's just one that you just like and they just make your clothes great, that's great, but find a backup just in case. Number 2, get everything in writing. What y'all need to do is you need to confirm the sizing chart. Everything you need to tell these manufacturers, because these manufacturers, they be trying to be quick because they want that money on. So basically you need to tell these manufacturers, hey, look, this is the sizing chart. This is the fabric I want. This is the type of embroidery or the type of print, DTF or DTG or screen print or just whatever type, applique embroidery, whatever type you're getting on there. Confirm the mock-up approval before you even start production. Do not allow these manufacturers to start your production and you just told them a small, or you just told them a medium. Now, it depends. Like, if the manufacturer worked with you before and you tell them a small and tell them a medium, and they have your like size chart already confirmed, that's different. But if they don't have your size chart confirmed, y'all need to make sure that y'all are confirming these things and tell them, hey, look, make sure, send them a message and say, hey, look, make sure you confirm it with me. Make sure you get my okay before you even start doing anything. Make sure you understand what I'm asking you to do, what I'm asking you to put on these clothes. Does that make sense? So let's keep going. My third point, have respect, but make sure it's firm. Sometimes y'all, these manufacturers be going so quick, they be trying to rush every process, but y'all have to understand, clothing brand owners, listen, you have to understand, this clothing brand game is not about just letting people do what they want to do, because at the end of the day, they're clothes, and clothes hold value, clothes hold weight, clothes hold words, clothes hold emotion at the end of the day. So you need to be firm with these manufacturers, but still be respectful, but tell them, hey, I need this exact placement. Please confirm my measurements with me before even proceeding to go any further with what you're doing with my clothes, because at the end of the day, they're my clothes. Don't respond with whatever works. Don't respond with okay, well, what do you, it's okay to ask, like, what do you think? Like, it's okay to ask manufacturers, hey, what do you think? Because I mean, at the end of the day, they are manufacturers, but you just have to be careful, be firm, but be respectful, because they be trying to rush so much that they be forgetting stuff, or they're not really thoroughly reading your messages. Don't even do all of that. Respect but firm every time. Another one, Do not rush samples, y'all. Do not rush samples. Samples 9 times out of 10 takes the longest. Well, I may say 8 times out of 10, but samples take the longest, and it's okay. You want to get your clothes right and make sure that, see, what I got an idea to start doing is to send these manufacturers that are doing my samples contracts that they have to sign. And y'all can take this too and just take a note, write it down, put it in your pocket, whatever you want to do, use it, apply it, it doesn't even matter, but I'm gonna let you guys know. But basically send them an email with a contract. The contract is basically gonna say this is what they're doing for you, this is the amount. Like, y'all know what a contract is, a regular contract. But it's also gonna say with the samples, if they mess it up, they have to keep remaking it for free because you already paid for the sample. But also, even with paying for the sample, we're gonna pause on that note real quick. Even with paying for the sample, make sure y'all send it half before they start so they can start, and then half once you get the tracking number. Because people, they'll try to be like, oh, well, I can't send you the tracking number right. Yes, they can, y'all. Yes, they can. Make sure you get the tracking number before you send the other payment. Because 9 times out of 10, if it's legit, it's legit. But if it's not legit, they're gonna scam you. But back to what I was saying. Yes, don't rush samples. Samples take time because it needs to be perfect. But even with the contract, getting back to the contract, I was saying, like, basically write up a contract, put the information in it, and they're gonna have to remake your samples for free until they get it right. And also, that's why I say it's important to confirm every single thing before they proceed in doing it. No matter if it's, okay, the main garment is done, but now they have to do distressing. Yes, it might take time, but every single part, because once you get it, they get it right the first time and you work with them again, they'll already know how to do it because of what you already critiqued and stuff like that. So keep that in mind, by the way. Okay, my last point I'm gonna talk about is stay patient. Please stay patient. Stay patient with y'all clothing brands, y'all. It's a lot of things going on, and I know people probably trying to catch up and trying to do this and trying to do that, but don't try to catch up to the next person. Just stay in your own lane and stay focused. But just make sure y'all being careful talking to these manufacturers. You're FaceTiming them to see their production so you're not getting scammed, and just like things of that nature. And me and my manufacturer, like, literally, like, when the holidays come around, he'll tell me Happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, all that, and I do the same because we have a relationship. We built a relationship, so therefore it's great to build a relationship with your manufacturers because it'll be beneficial in the end. It'll be beneficial in the end. Like, he makes sure he never disappoints me. He makes sure he fixes what's wrong and all of that. So make sure y'all get a relationship with y'all manufacturers. Last but not least, like I said, stay patient. Samples are gonna take long. Stay patient. You rather your samples take long and be right, and instead of them coming and then they're not right because you rush the process. Sometimes you're gonna have to slow down. Clothing brand ownership is sometimes about taking a sit down for a little second, thinking about more designs, thinking about how the rollout gonna be, thinking about, because everything happens for a reason. When the samples are taking long, what you need to do is figure out what the rollout gonna be. You need to be figuring out your next plan B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Like, straight up, I'm not even being funny. Because once you get them clothes, yeah, you're gonna be hyped to get them clothes, but yeah, the clothes might be fire, but you gotta market them the right way. Now you doing something else. You see what I'm saying? But this video not about that. This video is about talking to manufacturers. But basically, I'm just dropping a few gems for y'all. I hope y'all took them in. I hope y'all apply them, because I promise y'all don't want to get scammed by your manufacturer. You out about, because samples cost more than bulk orders sometimes. So you don't want to just, because you got to think you're getting a low quantity of things. You're not getting a bulk order to where when you get more things, the price go up. You're only getting like 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 of those samples, and that's expensive. $500. What if $500 you get scammed? $600, $200 you get scammed. Even $150 you get scammed. Like, you're gonna be like, what the freak? But that's because you have to be patient. You have to pay attention to what these people are doing and look at their page, y'all. That's the last thing, for real. Last but not least, look at their page. You can tell when a page is a real page and not a real page. Go to these manufacturers that work with these influencers and these people that are out and see how their page looks, and then go to someone else's page that, ain't gonna lie, once you start following one manufacturer, a whole bunch of manufacturers gonna start following you, and half of them are scams. I'm telling you right now, half of them are scams. Or if they're not a scam, they're doing cheap orders for you, but guess what? their quality is trash. So y'all just pay attention and make sure y'all taking the steps and the patience that's necessary to get your clothes how you want them to be. Because like I said, clothes aren't just garments. Clothes are emotions, clothes are words, clothes are things that people can put on and feel released from what they're going through, or they can put it on and feel happier, feel better. People compliment their outfit, that make them feel good. Like just things that, like, clothes is not just clothes. So take it serious. Clothing brand owners out there, take it serious. Take your clothing brand serious. Make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do, and pray over y'all clothes, man. That's important. Pray over y'all clothes in a good way. That when people put on y'all clothes, they feel how they're supposed to feel. They get complimented. They feel the love that they may not feel at home. They feel the love, like, you get what I'm saying? So just stay tuned, man. I love y'all so much. Like, comment, and subscribe, and XO forever, for always. We locked in. Gang.